Oh, what's up, everybody? I'm on my super cozy vibes today. It's cold as hell, snowing outside. But, no, I just want to say what's up, everybody. I love everybody. 2021, I hope everybody's still off to a good start. We're halfway through the month of January. You know, I know this is when people start to tailor off and things like that. I'm proud of everybody who chose to make new starts, who chose to figure out some goals that they can take into 2021. And I hope that you guys are accomplishing those one day at a time, progression per day. You get what I'm saying? 2021 for me has brought in a lot of change. Not necessarily changes that I wanted, not necessarily changes that I expected, but they're here. And we all know that when you experience some change, you gotta adapt to it, right? In the midst of adapting, it doesn't always feel lovely. With that being said, I've had the past 3 days have just been just terrible. You know, a lot of overthinking, a lot of living in the past, a lot of shame and guilt, right? And thinking about a lot of the losses that I had to take going into 2021, right? I feel like I've lost a lot, but I also gained a lot. But it's easy to get lost in those losses, right? So I had to think about it. I had to, think about myself, right? There's only really one way that I can learn from, right? What can I do differently? So loss happens, right? And sometimes we just have to move forward, but sometimes it's hard and we carry a lot of shame and a lot of guilt with those things. Well, thinking the last couple of days, I was like, well, why would we carry the guilt and the shame with us when we just lost something? Like, you should just be sad, but you shouldn't feel guilty or shameful. Well, when you lose something and you feel that guilt or shame, it's most likely due to you not giving 100% at that, and that could be in a relationship, that could be with work, like a job that, say you lost your job, say you got laid off, but in the midst of that, you kind of felt guilty, you kind of had these feelings inside. Well, that's probably because, when you were at that job, you didn't give 100%. So just be cautious of that and, learn from that. If you feel that guilt, if you feel that shame, after you lose something, just reflect on it and ask yourself, did I give 100%? Right? Same thing with a relationship, like you could lose somebody and you could feel guilty or shameful that you lost them. Well, the only way you would feel that way is if you didn't give 100%, because we all know, like if you're in a sporting event or game or something like that, if you give 110%, losing sucks, but you don't feel guilty, you don't feel shameful, especially not if you went hard. So just keep that in mind. That's just a thought I had today. Blessings to everybody. I hope you have a great weekend. For sure.